Hello and welcome back to Let's Play CK2 Charlemagne with the Charlemagne DLC and no mods for once. We're playing as the Earl of Mead here, or rather the King, because we have very grand ideas about ourselves. And last episode, we just managed to expand our holdings pretty significantly by taking the County of Lyon down here, which we had a claim on through fabrication, and we are now fabricating another claim on Breffni up here. We could have gone for Ostraha next and then maybe formed the duchy down here, but actually we don't really want to do that because we are stuck on Gavelkind succession for, well, at least until we reform to a feudal society or a merchant republic, and we would end up losing some land if we had two duke level titles. Oh, and it seems like we had perhaps some Gavelkind succession just happen up here. So this land was split between the two heirs, all of our dynasty, but as we were looking at in the last episode, it's pretty unlikely we'll be able to actually inherit any of that anytime soon, though we have a very large amount of plot power up here. Seems like if we can kill some people, we should do it. I'm not willing to join the plot, and there's nobody else we can even attempt to invite. Let's try the other guy. Seems unlikely. 68.2%. No. Well, anyway, yes, it doesn't look like we're going to gain any more land by inheritance anytime soon, so we should probably just give up on that dream and keep expanding by fabrication until we can form the kingdom title at least. And my wife is pregnant again, so yes, pretty much given up on the dream of dying ourselves and inheriting it that way, so okay. A small army of warriors have gathered. They need to fight within a year or they're gonna steal my prestige. Fortunately, we have a decent chancellor who has some chance of fabricating claims. Maybe we will be able to go to war. Sure, he can be humble. That is a totally reasonable trait for him to have. So we are unfortunately going to lose 2 titles on succession now, because we have all of these children. It's only the sons, of course, that will get them, so he'll inherit the High Chiefdom and the capital county, and the other 2 will get the other 2 counties. Though once our character dies and we inherit, we should be able to plot to kill them, maybe. Now we have another son, but he won't get any holdings because he's too far down in the line. He's heir to the tribal lands of Valyolkia, really? That doesn't seem right. If he's heir to the heir to the High Chiefdom, not the heir to the High Chiefdom, he would have to have the Chiefdom of Dublin as well. Okay. I'm not sure what he is heir to, but I don't think he'll be getting anything. I could be wrong, though. I obviously haven't played tribal characters very much, so there could be stuff going on that I'm not aware of. I guess we'll just get him educated with anybody. It doesn't really matter. Okay. The abbot of a nearby monastery has asked that you make a donation towards the repairs of the monastery church. Surely it wouldn't hurt to ensure that you are in the monk's prayers. Lose 30 gold, gain 30 piety. I'm gonna lose 5 piety. Not giving 30 gold to greedy monks. So this dude claims he would be a better spy master than... wait a second. Yeah, he claims he would be a better spy master, which he would be, so... That's fine. Sure hope you like Constantinople. Okay, my son is of age. I should have tried to get him a different trait, I suppose, but he could be a theologian, that's fine. We'll get him married to probably somebody prestigious. Princess of West Francia would be good. Lots of prestige for us. And what is going on over here in West Francia? Oh, King Pepin. So I guess... oh, he's the son of Charlemagne. Interesting. What happened to Charlemagne? You want siblings here. He's now only Prince Karl of Francia, and he's imprisoned by King Pepin, his nephew? Wow, interesting. And we have a child ruling Middle Francia. Okay. Fair enough. All sorts of dramatic happenings there, I suppose. Oh, we didn't get the prestige. That's unfortunate. And then we lost some prestige from not being at war. At least my son is very prestigious now, so... once we start playing as him, we'll have that prestige ourselves. And our newly acquired holding is regaining its levy, which will be nice if we want to go to war at any point. Which of course we will. Probably as soon as my Chancellor manages to fabricate a claim. You claim you'll be a better court chaplain. Sure. I'm sure you're right. And you also are landed, so you're more important. Work can be tedious when one problem is solved, another one pops up. I tire of having to complete the same tasks over and over again. So I can have 20% chance of gaining diligent. I did not. Bishop has arrested an armed man with ragged armor and a spotty horse. He says that the man claims to be a hedge knight. Clearly does not believe that statement. Order him released. Or gain prestige. Yeah, okay. I'll gain some prestige. So we don't have enough money to upgrade anything else here yet. And I'm just going to stick to upgrading the capital county for the moment. We do have to put our new court chaplain to work. I suppose improving religious relations with the Pope. How does the Pope feel about me? Almost completely neutral. Partially because I owe money to Jewish moneylenders. That's okay. My daughter lacks a guardian as well. Yeah, sure. That random guy can do it. I fear my son is too cynical for his age. He can be cynical. That's okay. So I think it's about time we started going raiding again, so let's do that. We never did get a chance to raid any of the Norse or Baltic pagans last time. Let's not forget to actually set them as raiders this time. But they are also poor over there. Obviously much more lucrative to raid down here in the Mediterranean. The Umayyads changed color for some reason. Not sure why that is. Who knows? Just looks better, they thought, maybe? Either way, let's head down this way. This county is still independent. Oh, it's not independent, actually. Oh, it is independent, but it's now a two-county guy. Which is fine. It's recovered from being looted, so... totally a good time to go loot it again. We have over 1,000 men this time, so can probably afford to, or probably be able to siege down this province in the Canaries, though it's not very rich. Probably not much point to it. And I am going to unappoint the leaders again. Oh. You got a Catholic uprising. We're Catholic. Stop fighting us. We're very sympathetic to your cause. Well, that is terrible. We were driven off by Catholic rebels. Okay, well, we still have 658. We should still be able to do some raiding, I suppose. Though it will certainly cut down on the number of holdings we'll be able to actually siege. Let's see. Granada is very rich. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can siphon some gold out of there before we get chased off. Okay. The Pope likes me more now. Ugh, he has 700 parked in the next county. He's not headed for me though, which is good. Better keep a close eye out. So obviously we don't have enough to siege this now. We would have just barely had enough. Oh, he is coming for me. We are going to escape though. We got a decent amount of gold, even in that short amount of looting there. Let's head over here. Looks like he has a big army there. Maybe we'll head up to the more northern counties and try and raid those. He shouldn't be able to get over to us very quickly. Or so we would hope. And they're still pretty rich, so we can get some nice gold out of here. So he has about 600 or so. Oh, time to go. 16th, and we'll get out on the 5th. Okay. All of these are Catholics. Where else is nice and rich? And these are owned by the Byzantines, so no way we can raid those. I guess we'll just head over here. Though this seems to be where the fighting is taking place in whatever war he's in, so maybe that's not a good place. How do we raid here again? He's in a war, so maybe he'll be distracted, and he also has very few troops, so should be able to do some good raiding over here. In Tunis. My beloved wife is constantly bored and keeps talking about the new fashion she's heard about. Now she wants to introduce it at court. So gain charitable, and I'll consider introducing new fashion at court. Or we can gain zealous, and she can gain zealous. And we can gain greedy. Well, we gain charitable, that seems fine. And we have been called to arms. So I guess this is the disadvantage of getting such a prestigious bride for our son. The King of West Francia is calling us to war. Oh, against the Umayyads. Well, that's very interesting. We won't be helping, of course. Let's try to improve our martial ability. Seems like a reasonable use of our time. And we can actually siege this county because he has his levy raised. Let's hope we can actually do that before he brings his army back. Let's talk to my son about being diligent, which he did not become. Who are you at war with, actually? Oh, Lombardia. Interesting. Hopefully his troops are all up in Italy then. He has a couple of hundred down here. He's not going to chase me off with those though. It's come to my attention that the Chancellor of Austria has bribed and threatened his way through my domain. Well, they better not use it. Of course they will. That's fine though. We're not scared of them. In fact, if they did declare war on us, that would be great. Get some gold and prestige out of it. when we inevitably won. Okay, we got prisoners. And 8 gold. Mostly unransomable prisoners, unfortunately, but that's okay. Guess I'll just release them. An extra 10 gold is just fine anyway. We gain the trait ill again, which is pretty unfortunate. Though now that my son is of age, it's not a big deal, I suppose. And our boats are approaching being full. Arranged marriage from the King of Pictland. My daughter. Okay. I'll allow it. Okay, we want another siege. And I didn't die. Amazing. More prisoners too. Free 10 gold. I'm not going to complain. And he's definitely not even trying to chase me off, he's just sending off all his men off to participate in this war he's in. Sure. You can do it, random person. Oh, my daughter-in-law died of poor health. Okay. No children. No longer allied to the Carlings, though we're still in their war. Let's see who we can get. Princess of Bavaria? Sure, why not? She's not a Carling. And now we've been called to arms by Bavaria. Okay. Sure. Oh my god. He called us into many wars. I don't want to be in all these wars. Hopefully no one will come and siege our lands. Oh, we have a war going on over here. Just for his claim. Okay. Guess he would have gotten claims on the succession. So that makes sense. Or else he fabricated one? Maybe he wouldn't get claims in Gavelkind, because he gets his own land. Okay, we've been attacked here. I was not really expecting. I'll just try and retreat. We're almost full on loot anyway, so let's head back and quit raiding for just the moment. Our levies are actually almost replenished again from that one loss we took. Well, the 2 losses now, I suppose. My spymaster has embraced a dangerous heresy, no doubt influenced by local preachers. Oh, he's Orthodox. Let's engage him in theological debate. I don't want to have Orthodox characters. Okay. Converted back. Although I actually wouldn't mind converting to a Christian or a Catholic heresy. That would be fun. Make it expanding a lot easier, for one thing. Okay, we'll disband this unit. Disband this one. Let's see if I can find some heretic characters to invite to my court. Let's see. They can be either men or women, not in prison, any, not a ruler, my religious group, any culture, have to be an adult, and Great House doesn't matter. So we have some Cathar characters. who probably will not accept an invitation. This is all the Catholics, and let's see, we get to the end of Catholics. Nope, no other heresies. Well, that's okay. We don't really need to be a heretic anyway, though it would be fun. So how's this war going for West Francia, who it seems the king died? Oh, okay. Middle Francia, it seems, has been absorbed again. And the heir is Charlemagne. Wow, okay. 50 years old now. So if this guy was to die, Charlemagne would be back in charge. King Pepin died in battle against the Umayyads. Interesting stuff going on. Anyway, we're out of time for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time.